What's up, guys? How are you doing? My name is Freddy. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm talking a little fast because I got no time to waste. I'm gonna read this right here, and probably this right here, because Rational Optimist, Naval said, is required reading. Which, if it's required reading for Naval, it's required reading for me. That wasn't an ad. I'm not paid by anyone. This actually looks pretty cool. I didn't know it was this small of a book, so I like small books. People think there's some type of correlation between small books and how much value you get. Like I saw a comment one time. It was like $30 for 90 pages. That's just fucking stupid. Isn't it so ironic, like how stupid the comment is? Because it's like, what does that even mean? In 90 pages, in like 50,000 fucking words. I don't know how many words are in a book. You should probably know. I read so many books. But it's like, you think some guy who has a shit ton of good information for you can't fit it into 90 pages, and somehow his book has to be a big ass textbook to be useful? What does that even mean? And it's like, then you'll see them go pick up a book that's not even a textbook. They'll go buy a book that's, 200 pages. The hell does that even mean? So it's like $20 something for that page. It's like the value's still there. It's still a book they wrote. Who cares how many fucking pages are in it? Like, some books are more worth it than others, but that also goes for, like, I can get a book like this, like I did get from Thrift Books, for fucking $8, or I can get some shitty crayon coloring book for $20. Who cares? It's so stupid. It's like there's not even a correlation between view count and how good a video is. That's another thing. People only click on videos with high views, like that means anything. There's like videos of Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger talking at Berkshire meetings and freaking whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying? And these fucking videos have like 100 views, 1,000 views. There's like guys talking about Facebook ads, start A to Z, how you can run them and make a business, and they have videos out with 692 views. But yet you can't make money with half the shit you sit there and watch all day, scrolling on TikTok. Like, so fucking stupid. And not to mention the opposite end of the spectrum, the most view count is fucking Blueface in TikTok. So if you want to watch Blueface and TikTok because they have the most views, be my guest. You're not going to learn anything. But it's kind of funny that people think like view count and page count apparently has some type of correlation between how much value you're going to get, or even the length of a video. Because people would argue like, why is this video 40 minutes? I don't want to watch 40 minutes. Why are you watching 10-minute videos? Now you just spent 100 minutes and you didn't learn jack shit because no one got past the shallow version of whatever topic or subject matter they were covering. Like, it's just so stupid. Something I thought was funny. People were interviewing me right now or not interviewing me, but like I had met somebody at Ultra, which was like which is Growth Day LA. It's Brendan's, which is very good, by the way. Ultra is fantastic as a group. But it's funny, I met someone at Ultra. It's Brendan Burchard's success group thing. It's like he does once a month. He does twice a month, actually, meetings. One's virtual and one is in real life in LA. And so like I was in LA. I met someone. She told me about something she's working on. I'm like, oh, cool. I'll hop on a Zoom with you and see what's going on. I thought it was, she said something about Zoom. I said, sure, we can schedule a quick little call or something like that. Because really what I should have said is, hey, can we do it over text? And if you could do it over text, hey, can we do it over fucking email? And if we could do it over email, could we just do it in a 3-word email tomorrow? Like, instead of waiting a week out. Like, I always want to clear stuff off I don't want to have these meetings and shit, right? But like, I will take them to see what's going on. I thought she was working on a project and something, she needed help on or something of this nature. But it was, I don't know, it was kind of to like sell me. They didn't sell me on the call, but they were trying to like tell me what their business is and all these things. And that is obviously a sales type call. It's funny, some of the tactics he used to be kind of like persuasive or very low level, or maybe not low level, but very common and used kind of often, and maybe too saturated. Because like all the time he would just be like, if people had more education and more money, wouldn't they be happier? I'm like, I don't want to say yes. It's because like he's literally trying to get me into like obviously like this yes state, right? Yes, oh yeah, of course. Like, no shit, they would be a little happier. Then what? You need to get your mind right before you do any money or fucking education anyways. You can have all the money and education in the world, you're gonna be a depressed motherfucker. So it's like, no, I think actually you need like 10 other things to be happy. I think you need to have good habits. I think you need to have good values. I think you need to stick to them and be around people that have those same type of values. Just say be happy. I think you need to make progress and serve others. I don't think it has anything to do with fucking money or education, per se. And so like I just thought it was kind of funny because like I didn't expect that call, and I also like when people respect my time, and they didn't even tell me like, oh, this is like going to be a little hour-long call or so. We're appreciating your time and everything like that. Or when they got off the call, and it doesn't hurt my feelings. I don't really care, but I like when people respect my time because I respect their time. And it's like, if you're going to give me an hour fucking call and not even tell me what it is before, and maybe I should have exited out myself, But it's like, I would like to hear the spiel. Sometimes, maybe it's an opportunity that I can help on or whatever. But as for pursuing, no, I don't need your help. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry at all. I really don't need your help because like I do, like they ask me simple questions like, what's your dream? What's your this? What's your that? Oh, my dream. My dream is to help 2 billion people while I'm still alive, and to help 7 billion people, one individual for every person on the planet basically today, 200 years after I die. That's my overarching dream. And then in the process of how do I want to help people? Well, I want to build businesses, digital and physical, learn mostly digital because it's the new age of things. It's higher leverage, and using code and media is so superior to doing anything else. It's not even a question. Capital and labor leverage is just old, man. It's old news. It's useful. It's old news. So it's harder to control too. It's messier. So it's like there's certain things, because even with all your advantages that you have in life insurance or finances or whatever they're talking about, financial management or whatever, it's like, dude, there's still so much missing. There's still no leverage. There's still no code or media leverage. There's still no, there's no robots working for me yet. Why? When I'm sleeping, when I'm not, and like he was explaining like pretty simple topics, and explaining them in like a lot of words. Like he was explaining linear and nonlinear earning, and explaining it like around the fucking thing, trying to go down to here to the actual words. So I would just tell him, oh, are you just explaining linear and nonlinear earning? He says, oh yeah, skip slide. I'm like, okay. And then so we're just doing all this stuff, boom, 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 going back and forth. They asked me like, what's your dream? I'm saying, oh yeah, my dreams are fucking gigantic, per se, but it's just because I chose to believe them, because beliefs are choices. And why would I shoot for anything less than 2 billion people while I'm still alive? Because if I shoot for less, what the fuck what am I playing for, dude? I'm shooting for 2 billion people. And by 2 billion people, I mean a lot more than that, but I mean transform 2 billion individual lives. I want to, I want to do the same shit Tony Robbins is on. I want to be on the same type level, maybe take it higher, maybe kick it up a notch. Maybe because I have him as my mentor, because he's alive, then I can kick it up a notch from him. And like, so it's like, dude, yeah, I want to donate 100 billion meals too. I want to fucking save people with clean water too. I want to change the world too. I want to transform people too. Fuck having a legacy or whatever. I don't care. Fuck having money. I don't care. I want to provide value to people. If they throw money at me because I'm providing so much value to them, sure, thanks. Like, I'll be on my merry ass fucking way. Because he was asking me, he's like, what's your dream? Like, right now, if God showed up and he told you, if you could have anything, what would you want? And I'm like, literally, because look, if I tell him, like I did, oh, I'm going to speak on stages. I'm going to transform people's lives from stages. And then he responds, why do you want to do that? But it's funny because like before we even get past this to my why, and my why is a lot bigger than he even expects. Like, and so it's funny because before we even get to this, he literally would say like that. And really what I would respond is I wouldn't actually want to become a speaker today. I haven't built the skills to be there. I would want to actually have to ask God for the skills and the knowledge of where I need to go, who I need to associate with, and what skills I need in the process. Where should I focus my energy? Because your energy is what you're going to get as results, right? Like where I focus all my thoughts is all my energy, and that's what's going to get my outcomes, plus my taking of action. So it's like, I don't need to know where the action is, but I need to know what's the best disposition I need to take. Where do I need to be focusing? Like, what do I need to be spending my time on? Okay, these 5 things, perfect, thank you, God. Like, I would actually ask for something like that, and he would say, well, shit, like, whatever, right? Or maybe he would say why, but okay, so I told him, yeah, I would want to speak on stages right now, today, sure, why not? I transform people's lives from the stage today, even though I really wouldn't. Even though it's something I am going to do. It's like, I haven't built myself to be that person yet. Okay, boom. And he says, why do you want to do that? Usually this is where people, I'm assuming, get kind of stuck or stumped up, because most people's whys are very shallow and they've never even thought about them. I think this is funny. I have a somewhat strong why, and it's pretty drawn out, but it's there. It's something that I repeat like thousands of fucking times you know what I'm saying? Okay, I repeat it like every day. I say things every day. I write things every day, which is all the same thing. Holistic success, rich balance, right? Success in all the areas that I value. Why? Because I want to build skills that help me serve myself, others, and God better. Why? Because I think at the highest level of neurology, you're playing, you want to give people and make progress to get out of life what you want. So I want to build progress in skills that I like, so I want to follow my passions only, and not do boring work, but follow my passions only as my overarching business model or thing I'm doing, speaking to people, getting paid to do whatever, dude. And I am going to practice all these skills all the time until I become that person who does these things, okay? So yes, I'm playing the game of neurology to the highest level that I think you can, and I'm doing it in a fun way. I'm doing it in a way I enjoy in my life, okay? So like all my dreams, is like, it's all wrapped into this one big thing, right? So I tell him, oh, I want to speak on stages. And then he says, why? I said, because I want to transform people's lives. That's what I'm going to do, transform people's lives. He says, why? I said, because for some reason, I enjoy education a lot, and people seem to enjoy it, but not understand they need it. And then because they need it, they don't actually go do it. So then because they never go do it, they never actually get to the point where they enjoy it, even though you can teach yourself to like to read after you start reading what you love. And so, or love to read, excuse me. And so I want to teach people and transform their lives, because I think without using IQ per se, because I don't know what IQ is to this very moment, because I never took an IQ test and I never got through high school, that intelligence plus your worldview determines everything you fucking do, everything. So I want to upgrade people's intelligence and worldview. I want to educate them, and I want to upgrade their worldview, their lens through which they view the world, so they can approach situations differently on their own without me. Just that. Good luck, right? And so these are the things that I'm going to do. Perfect. And in the meanwhile, I'm also going to be taking on skills that I value. What am I very into? Business, building businesses, building teams, leading people, describing, being an evangelist for what I'm building. Yes, I'm passionate about what I'm doing, because yes, I know it works, and that's why I'm teaching you. Otherwise, I wouldn't. So listen to me. So he says that, and I say that, and he says, why? And like, I think he's trying to, like, most people either have one level of why, like they want money, or they have 2 levels of why. They want money, and they want money because they want to buy their mom a house. Why? And it's like, oh, because I want to do this. So I tell him, yeah, dude, I want to speak on stages because I think that I need to transform people, because they need to learn, because they want to learn, because after I make them love learning, they want to learn. And then they go as far as they can because they learn, because what people don't understand is your brain doesn't get full, it actually gets stronger. As you push stuff into your brain, it doesn't get full, your neurons strengthen, it gets stronger. So I need to teach them about neurology, I need to teach them about mindset, because without mindset, nothing even fucking matters, dude. Money, business, books, this, fucking doing backflips, none of it matters. If your mindset is shit, you're done. Like, you are not going to grow without a growth mindset. Or you're going to do it unconsciously, and you're still going to be fixed mindseted in a shit ton of areas, and you're still going to suck. So when you hit these walls of fucking fixed mindset, right? And so like minimum, go read the book Mindset, which I did tell him. I said if there's one book everyone in the English language should read, it's Mindset. So everyone should read Mindset. Period. Write it down, guys. I name dropped some books. I name dropped some names. I quote dropped some quotes. And it was funny. I said a quote because my dreams are so big. I mean, I don't even think they're that big. I just think it's like, what else do you have to do? What else do you have to do except for help 2 billion people in your life doing the things that you love and playing neurology to the highest level you can with each other and with yourself? What else do you have to do than improve of self? What? And so it's like my dreams to me aren't even the biggest ever. I think they'll only get bigger. I'm only gonna get worse. I'm gonna get more freaking delusional, man. I think you have to have a little bit of delusion to have big dreams for sure. Because like I've chosen to believe, sort of, because I've chosen to believe that I can help 2 billion people. Yes. Transform their lives. Yes. From the stage. Yes. From anywhere on my talks. Yes. I've chosen to believe that I can help 7 billion people by the time I die or 200 years after I die. And I think honestly, I'm underestimating how many I can help. I honestly believe I'm underestimating how many I can help. Because most people just won't go do the work. They just won't. They won't ever go learn. So I'll learn for you and I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you in a way that you can understand and in a way that will change your life. That's fine. And so like, that's what I'm going to do. He says, why? I say, because I'm trying to play the game of neurology to the highest level you can. He says, why? Because I think with fulfillment, it comes from skills and giving to people. So serving others, building skills for myself. And because I happen to believe in God, that I am serving God. So I'm better serving myself, better helping others, help others, and serving God. Building skills that I love. And using them in ways that I can't because they provide utility to build skills. This is now building the skill of building business, building the skill of venture capital. This is the things I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to build a shit ton of businesses. I'm going to learn to build, scale, and sell them. I'm going to exit companies, and then I'm going to go get into venture capital, maybe at the same time. Maybe I'll run some businesses and be in venture capital. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Then I'm going to learn real estate. Then I'm going to learn about neurology some more. Then I'm going to learn about psychology some more. Then I'm going to learn about every fucking thing that I ever freaking can because your brain gets stronger. It doesn't get full. So listen to me. Like, you should, one, develop your why because I don't even think my why is good enough, big enough, strong enough yet. And people somehow think my why is crazy. They're like, what the hell is this kid talking about? For one. And two, even a quote that I said, because I told them, there's a quote from Ogilvy. I don't know if it was from David Ogilvy, but it's from Ogilvy on Advertising, which is a book he wrote. It's like a big white book, black letters. It says his name on it. That book, he quoted somebody, I think, and it was somebody else. It wasn't him, but he quoted him. So I just attribute it to him. He said that shoot for the stars, because even if you don't catch one, you won't come up with a handful of fucking dirt. And him saying that kind of changes the way I look at everything. And plus the other reasons that, like I said, beliefs are choices. We chose to believe everything we've chosen. So why shouldn't I choose to believe that I'm going to help 2 billion people? Why not? Individuals, one-on-one, 2 billion. Let's go. And like, not literally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking digitally. I'm thinking selling products to them. I'm thinking helping them in this way. I'm thinking transforming their lives because they heard something from me or they heard something from somebody else that listened to me tell them. And so like, I think I'm undershooting with 2 billion, 7 billion. Nothing, man. Let's go. Keep it moving, bro. Because look, all the ways I'm going to do these things, and like, I think if anything, this is it. Instead of undershooting, saying I'm undershooting 2 billion, because I do think I can help 2 billion people. I do. And then 7 billion people, I do think I'm 100% certain 200 years within the time that I die, that I can help people, 7 billion people. Easy. 7 billion, easy. And so, if anything, what I'm actually doing is underestimating how many I can help with the help of others. I think we can help hundreds of fucking millions, hundreds of, not literal billions, but hundreds of billions of people a lot of times over. Like the same guy twice. Like Tony Robbins has helped me 100 times. Easy. Like, let's do that for a lot of fucking people. And if we're shooting for 100 billion, then we could do, you know what I'm saying? We do 100 million and help them 100 times. So, anyways, guys, I had said a quote, which is that, right? And then she's all like, oh yeah. She's all like, shoot for the stars and you'll land in the clouds. I'm like, what? What? Like, no, shoot for the stars. And if you don't catch one, you won't come up with dirt. He's saying, who gives a fuck about clouds? Clouds are outside my window when I wake up in the morning. Clouds are below where airplanes get to. Fuck the clouds. I ain't trying to land in any clouds. I think that's a terrible way to say that. I think it's a terrible way to say shoot for the stars and get the fuck out of the atmosphere, man. Like, get close is what I'm saying. Moonshots, baby. Moonshots. That's what we're taking. Moonshots. Like, we're not taking fucking cloud shots. Like, go watch Peter Diamandis, Moonshots. Go watch him talk to Tony Robbins. Like, that's what we're dreaming about. That's dreams. And if life insurance can't get me there, then I mean, and maybe it can. Maybe it's a stepping point, right? Or maybe it's not. And so, like, I just hearing about it, I was like, okay. And then I kind of talked myself out of it because still, it just doesn't have the leverage that I'm looking for. It just doesn't. And so, like, I think I can build a personal brand. They didn't talk about personal brands and digital products and fucking TikTok shop, and they're never gonna because it's not what these old heads do. So if life insurance can't get me there like the way that I want to, then please, I will pass. Thank you very much. My name has been Freddie, guys. Have a very good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.